Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you all how to manage multiple Python versions on Ubuntu by using Pyenv. All the commands that I use in this video will be mentioned in the description so you all can copy from there. And before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to our channel because hardly any of y'all subscribe to us, but you all watch the video. So to get started, first of all I'm going to check Python 3's version of mine, so Python 3 -- version. And as you all can see, I have 3.8.10, but I want to say install along with this latest Python version, say 3.9. That will do. And let me check which is my path, so which Python 3, so it shows me this path. Now to get started, we have to install few things. We have to install all these things, and you all can copy this from the description. Since I had already installed, so it shows me 0 new installed and 0 upgraded, but for y'all there will be something new installed. Now this is the next command that we need to run, so I'll run it now. After successful download, we have to do two things. First of all, we have to put few commands in the .bashrc file if you all are using the default terminal, and if you all are using that Z shell, then in .zshrc file. And also we have to restart our shell. Since I'm using Z shell, so I'm going to put it in Z shell's default file. But see, if you all are using the default terminal, that is this, then you all have to put in bashrc file. Okay, so I'm going to do sudo nano, and this will be, the command will be .zshrc. And if you all are using the bash means like default terminal, then please use this file name bashrc over here instead of zshrc. Okay, and then I'm going to scroll it to down, and then we are going to paste three things over here. These are the three things that I have pasted. You all can copy it from the description. Now I'm going to save and then exit. So Ctrl S to save, Ctrl X to exit. Please make sure that if you all are using the default terminal, to use the bashrc file instead of zshrc file. And if you all don't know what I'm talking about, just make sure to use the bashrc file. Okay, then after this we need to restart this terminal. So instead of closing and restarting this terminal, I'm going to use the command. So the command is this. Well, actually let me clear the screen once, and let me rerun the command. And this is that command, so it will restart this shell, and that is done. Now what we can do is we can get the list of all the Python versions that we can install. So it will be done by pyenv install -- list. So these are all the Python versions that are available for installations. So I'm going to install the 3.9 version, and to do so I just have to write the following command, and I'll make sure 3.9. Let me first of all clear the screen, and pyenv install -v, that means version 3.9. sorry 3.9. Okay, so 3.9 did not match anything. I have to make sure to install 3.9.13. that is what I want to install. So let me clear it, go above 3.9.13, and it will download and install that. So finally the installation of Python 3.9.13 is done. And to confirm the versions, we are going to type the following command. So list python pyenv-versions and 3.9.13. So now if I check the Python version, python-version, it should show me 3.9.13. And if I check Python 3 version, then it will show me my old Python 3 version. So what happened is actually my Python previously my Python command had no versions installed, so that's why whenever we type now python -version, it is by default taking the pyenv's version, and whenever we use Python 3 version, it is showing my system's version. And now to switch versions, let me just install one more Python version on pyenv, and this time I'm going to list only the Python 3 versions. So these are all the Python 3 versions available. Actually not all, these are some of them. So I'm going to install Python 3.8 along with Python 3.9.13. So pyenv install 3.8.13. This will download and build everything behind the scene without showing me all those codes. So now even Python 3.8.13 is installed, and to confirm all the installed pyenv versions of Python, we can check by using this command, and as we can see we have 3.9.13, 3.8.13, and in order to switch the versions, what we are going to do is pyenv, I'm going to say global, and then change it to 3.8.13, and now if we check py versions, it will be 3.8.13, and now whenever we open the new terminal, it will always be set to 3.8.13. Y'all don't believe me? Let's try it out. So I have opened a new terminal and I'll call it as pyenv versions, yes. So now it is set to 3.8.13, and if you want to verify it using Python -version, we can do so as well, 3.8.13. and if we change it to Python global 3.9.13, and if I close this terminal and reopen it and verify it, pyenv versions 3.9.13, and what if we want to check by using Python -version, this is 3.9.13. So this is how we can manage multiple Python versions on Ubuntu by using pyenv. And what if you all don't want a specific version of Python over here, say 3.8.13, then what we can do is pyenv uninstall 3.8.13. Yes, and it is uninstalled. And now if we check Python versions, pyenv versions, that is gone, 3.8.13 is gone. So that's it for this video, guys. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, comment and share, and see you in the next one. Thank you.